Hi, welcome to Out of Combat, the after show where we talk about the latest episode of Casters and Cantrips. I don't know what number we're on, so I'm not going to say it, but look below. It's probably in the info. Is it 11?
11.
Hi, I'm Bunny Dreadful. I play Emmy. I'm here with Mac and Cheese, please, who plays Taj, and I'm here for the Virtual Spectre, who plays Hayden. And y'all were pirates officially, and I don't know if I like it.
You signed up for this. You said you wanted to be a pirate.
I did.
So,
yeah.
How are you feeling?
Conflicted, but excited.
Like you don't want to be a pirate anymore, or like
no?
Like what did think a pirate was, and then how is it like shaping up to be?
It's like when the bad boy asks you out, and you're like, "This probably isn't a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways." It's like that. It's exciting, but I feel really
screw
worried
you,
for
Mom.
Emmy.
I'm gonna date him.
Yeah. I feel real worried for Emmy though. I just don't know if her little heart can take it, but we'll see. We'll see. She trusts you guys. I don't know if that's wise, but we'll see.
What about you, Mac?
So I wanted this to happen the whole time. So as soon as like Max role played the options, in my head I was like, wait a second, we can join her. And that's why I was like, what's the TLDR? Let me make sure I heard that right. And he said, yeah, join her. And I was like, yo, that's what I want to do. But then everyone was like, I don't want to join her. And I was like, maybe what do I want to do? You know?
I think it was Moobs, his character Azric, that was initially like, I don't want to serve under somebody.
Yeah, because we just did.
Yeah, and then Karzak was like, well, here's the pros. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. There's a lot of pros there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's one big downside, and that's we serve her, kind of. But the pros are we keep a ship, we're alive, we're going to be making potentially a lot more money.
A lot more money.
So...
And like, we don't have to do what we don't want it. So we go on our own missions, she just basically gets a cut of everything that we decide that we want to do. And she might call on us for like one big adventure, which Max has done in the past. And it's usually just like one thing, you know? And so.
Well, do you think, say we do a mission for one big mission and it goes really well and we pay her off and everything's good and we're all happy. Do you think she just lets us go off and do her own thing?
I think,
does that benefit her?
So, like, end of contract, pay her off. Like, I think that there is a pirate code, and we take it really seriously. Like your word is all you have in the pirate community because you that's who you are. You know what I mean? So, like, if you aren't your word, then you're nobody.
I think we'd be smart to get some leverage before we get to that point. That's all I'm saying.
We do have that bit of information that
Moobs
is withholding. And we also have that book. So
that's true. We
why
have stuff.
I didn't want to go into the information thing because I didn't want her to find the book because there's so much treasure in there that that would have paid her off tenfold.
That's what I want to be doing. How do we get on that quest chain?
So we need to find somebody who can read it. It's a special script.
It's the magic thing.
It's a magic thing, but she gets half of that gold while we're under her. So that's why I don't want to do, I don't even want to bring that book up with her hooligans because then, I'm just going to not talk about it. I'm just going to basically drop that piece of info from my brain. We have to remind me that I have it. I don't want to. So
I had forgotten about it, to be honest.
Can I tell you guys a secret? So the whole reason why I decided to play a changeling again is because I forgot in the last campaign that I was a changeling for 2 years. So, because we played for 2.5 years and I was remembering and doing it a lot. And then I just forgot. I forgot that I was
We should remind you every chance we get.
You have to remind me that I have that.
If this scene doesn't happen before this campaign is over, I will riot. There needs to be a scene where you change to look like Emmy and have to pretend to be Emmy because Taj is like, no, Emmy's ridiculous. And it'll be the funniest thing.
I love that. Oh my
It
gosh.
has to happen. Just
Okay,
like whenever
yeah.
there's a good opportunity, that should be part of a plan, and it should be
It'd be fun to see
hilarious.
Taj's interpretation of enemy. Like,
She like, boy, no.
It'd be so funny. I love it.
I
Don't know
like
anything,
water
you know.
and stuff.
I like water and stuff. Exactly. It sounds just like her.
I read about water in a book, you know.
What did you think about the Pinganu race?
Penguin lady.
I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, the penguin
before.
lady. So
Dami
Pinganu. I think Max made it up. So he was gonna do Aarakocra or something, but I think he wanted something more unique. So this is a whole homebrew race.
Saying words.
This campaign, he made it up. He invented a whole
He made
species.
it, or did he?
No, he made it up.
Are you sure? Did you Google it?
No, I asked him.
Oh,
I think it's based on some other stuff, but I think it's for real. Like he made it up. So what do you guys think of it? It's like penguin race.
so I think from a like DM standpoint, that's super fun and creative that he was able to make something up off the top of his brain because like brain is like I don't know. But I have zero opinions. What about you?
You don't like penguins? You have no opinion?
No, I just have no opinion. Like I don't care. It's not weird. It's not cool. It's just like, all right, cool. Like whatever.
All right, rolling with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, respect.
It's D&D.
I have this thing where, because I play a lot of Final Fantasy 14.
You have a fear of penguins. No. Okay.
No.
I didn't want to have to tell you guys, but
There's a race in the game called Lalafell, and they're like these little, like 3-foot tall things. And I've seen major story moment cutscenes play out where people have these characters, and there's something about it's really hard to make a small creature or race come across as something epic and fearsome and somebody that you should be paying attention to and be scared of, because there's a lot of times in Final Fantasy 14 where I just have to chuckle when I see a Lalafell doing anything that's supposed to be epic, because it just doesn't work for me. It's like their great sword is the size of a dagger. Like, I think Max did a really good job of giving enough of a background with the roles that we did, the history check on the ship, who it belongs to, and then the introduction of the character. Initially, I was like, it's a little penguin. But I think he did a really good job of selling that whatever she's done up till now as a pirate, every other pirate's scared of her. I mean, she came out guns blazing, literally. So at first I was like, okay, this might be like a silly thing, but I think Max sold it pretty well. So I think the times we're going to run into her are going to be interesting, especially as we progress and start doing jobs and making money and have to pay her.
Yeah.
It's like, how many times are we going to see her? Is she going to be nicer to us? Is she not going to be nicer to us? I don't know. It'll be interesting.
I just didn't want to thought to you. It was like, oh, she's cute. Oh, that's awesome. And then the scene starts playing out and you're like, she's kind of terrifying. And it makes me think of those like little dogs that are like, yeah, I'm little and cute, and I'm going to be 10,000 times more aggressive to show you that I'm not just this cute thing. And I'm like, maybe that's why she's so dangerous. I don't know. So I'm excited.
How are you going to draw her?
I don't know, because it's just what you were just saying, VS, is that I need to make her look serious, right?
Scars.
I need to make her look a little dark. What? Scars? Lots of scars. Lots of scars.
Yeah, I think scars, and like, I think however you give her an outfit has to look.
Yeah. And I'm thinking making her feathers look kind of ruffled, right? Like kind of like maybe she got run over once kind of vibe. Like,
but you also like, so I don't know if I'm envisioning this as like a small, like actual penguin with clothes on, or if it's more like a humanoid, looks like a penguin, animorphs kind of vibe, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
She was short, like the same size as Cooter.
Yeah, but if
Well,
you
you
look
can-
at the Aarakocra races in D&D, they're more they're not like real birds exactly.
No,
right?
yeah, you're right. No,
So I don't know. I'm gonna have to get some information from Max, and I guess if people wanna find out
yeah, that looks
early, they'll have
badass.
to come on Tuesday and find out, because you're right, they could be more humanoid, couldn't they? So
Googled
this
it.
is
imagine like a dwarf body type, but like
yeah,
like partially bird,
kind of
partially
burly.
penguin. Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. So yeah, Tuesday we'll find. Well, I'll figure it out. I always do. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough one because like Aarakocras, they still have the wings.
Yeah, I
and
just
stuff.
put it in our chat secretly that you all can't see, but
Penguins have flippers, so
Yeah.
like turning that into arms and fingers.
That's what I'm not sure. I'm like, what? I'm just gonna have to do some research and figure it out. So
this creature, has like hands, right? But
Yeah.
like maybe
Yeah.
it's like I don't know.
I mean, they very well could just have arms, like, and
Yeah.
not try to draw any kind of flipper on them. Just
she
have
can just
them
have claws too.
arms and
Yeah.
claws. Yeah, like
Yeah.
and the feet could have claws.
Like a little owlbear. Aw.
Yeah, something like that.
I do love owlbears.
But like penguin-ish. And he said she has those huge yellow like eyebrow
and
plumes.
red eyes and red spots on her beak too, I think. I'll have to get the
Yeah.
full
Mhm.
description.
So I
excited.
I trust in your ability to make her look badass.
I'm gonna make her look badass. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure it out.
I think there's a
speaking-
difference though.
Oh.
Between like roughed up and like I respect you, right?
Yes,
because if
I
she's
agree.
too roughed up, then like she did all the bidding for herself versus telling someone else to do her bidding for her.
You're right. She's
you know?
the type that like gets someone else to do it for
Yeah,
her. You're right.
Like
Yeah.
she's delegating,
Yeah, and
So,
we don't
it
know
needs to be
how
a
old
mix.
she is or how long
It's
she's been a
true.
pirate. It sounds like she's been
true.
a pirate for a while, so she's been on the water. There's gonna be some natural like wear from just
Yeah.
being out
It's
on
a
the
hard
ocean,
life.
you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's any number of ways I think you can pull it off. So
Excited. Need to draw our crew too. I'm getting more into what are their names? The twins? I'm just gonna call them the twins.
The
Kurzak
halfling?
and Karzak.
Oh, no.
The boys, I don't know.
Boys. I think they're really cool too. I forgot that they were like kind of crocodilian, which is really cool.
This would be
But yeah,
cool.
speaking of the new boys, we got what? We got 2 halflings.
2 human men, 1 human female, and 2 halfling boys.
We
Got
How
got
do you
Mary
remember
and
that?
Pippin. Yeah, how do you remember that? Did you write that down?
No. I just
He's like, I just made it up.
No. But that'll be fun. We get to learn about some new
Man.
crew members, and we don't know who she's stationing with us yet, right?
no.
Think that's going to be a problem?
I think it's gonna be a problem. I think intentionally so. I think
Well,
that's the point.
one is like just going to be a spy for her, but not really
I
a
think
spy.
all 3 of them will be.
No, because the hobbits and
Talking
the
about
humans.
the crew she's gonna give us.
She's
though.
giving us 3 crew.
Giving us
Yeah.
3 people, that are her
That's like a
own.
lot.
So what I think is going to happen
One of them has
is,
to be like an ambassador too.
so she wants one of them to be on the whatever, like the, I don't know what Max called it, but like the fancy
The
part of the,
officers.
one of the officers.
Yeah.
And so, but what I think like what we could do is persuade them, like treat them really well. We have the better crew,
Mm.
blah, blah, blah. We'll give you more money and they come work for us versus like over time we swayed is
Yeah.
how
We'll have to
I
see
think it'll go
what their
down.
personality is, but
Yeah, it'll be
but
tough.
I like that
They
idea.
might change. Like it's going to be tough,
true.
but then you
Especially
change
if they
over
like save
time.
their life or something. Like maybe,
Yeah.
I am worried though. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have thought of this yet. If this was real life and we were a pirate crew back in the ages of pirates and some guy gets assigned to our crew, it's not like he can go like send a homing pigeon to his boss every 5 minutes. But we're in D&D. They have like people have magical ways of finding things, communicating with each other, getting messages to people. Like
I mean, yeah, we don't know if she's gonna give us magic users.
True, but they could have magic items like a sending
Pretty, like,
stone.
high demand. But yes, they could have like items on them that a deck wizard could scry into.
We got to do another detect magic.
Well, and that's also why I think that we don't tell them what we don't have to tell them. Like we keep it very like this is business and this is our next like order of business and then here's how much money you get. You
Just
know,
make it
that's
as boring as possible. Like
Yeah, like they don't need to know. They don't need to know.
Like sick Emmy on them to just like prattle on about stuff until they're just like really annoyed and like leave.
I've done
Bet
that.
she'd be good at that.
Once or twice.
So,
Just leave.
Just leave.
Like, I'm done
hopefully
with you.
next time we actually make it to the island.
I hope so too. I want to make it to that island. I'm so excited.
I know.
Well, we almost made it today, except Moobs rolled a 1.
Yeah, that moves. He's not allowed to roll next time. One of you guys has to do it.
I'm rolling. No.
Yeah. Actually, you always get us good encounters when you roll, Mac.
Wait.
You know, I almost not got us any crew today because
Oh, really?
I had to use my inspiration because I rolled a 1 on my first one.
Oh no.
And I was like, okay,
You're like,
I'm not
you
rolling.
lose a crew, actually.
Yeah,
I
our
take
crew
one
just
of yours.
leaves. So it's like, no, I can't. I'm using the inspiration.
I have a question for you, VS, before we make it to Pirate Island. Has Hayden hasn't been there before, right?
The pirate island? No.
Yeah.
Only
Hayden was not a
Loser.
pirate at all.
As I say, you don't have any official like relationship with pirates in this world until now.
Nope, not till now.
I'm curious to see how Hayden does there, because I think you're going to fit in a lot of ways, but you're not like technically one of them. Like obviously Emmy's not going to fit in, but I'm curious about Hayden because I think he's actually able to like walk that line really well. So I'm very curious.
Yeah. Hayden is kind of an interesting case because he has sailing experience. He's been on ships, but he's never been a pirate. So, I mean, everybody who sails on the ocean knows the threat, and many people have had dealings with them. He had been lucky. He has not had any of his ships set upon by pirates before, but he knows the stories. Now, he doesn't know. There's rumors. There's rumors that there was like some pirate nation somewhere. He had no idea where, or if the rumors were even as accurate as they say. But now, I mean, he'll have. This is like a brand new experience and adventure for him, sort of. And yeah, he was kind of like a man for hire previously, even though he was on more sort of upstanding ships. But so yeah, he's kind of like walks the line a little bit, for sure. So
I think that's interesting. I'm excited to see. Now I'm expecting Taj and Azric to run into some people they know, for better or worse.
Let me just say that if we go to the Pirate Island next week, I'm not going to be here.
That's true.
It's my friend's birthday, so we're driving up to go visit him.
Drunk at the bar and carouse for a whole session if you need us to.
Yeah, we could just say Taj makes it to the island and does her. She
leaves.
Well, and I think I had said that. I don't know if I said that in our group DM or if I was just telling you that, Bun. But
I don't know.
Where I wanted to because I thought. So I recently got back from Puerto Rico, and that's why I wasn't here the week prior.
Where you went?
It was so amazing. But I thought we were going to go to the island like 2 weeks ago. And so I had told Bun to tell Max, like, hey, like, can you just tell Max that, like, as soon as Taj gets off the ship, she goes off and is going to talk to a friend. And like, that's all anyone knows. And then you guys do your own thing. She knows that,
by the way. So he probably already has it planned out.
So, well, and then I was telling Max, but then he was like, well, you haven't made it to the island yet. And I was like, oh, okay. So never mind. But now it does seem like I'm going to have to use this. So now it's like, okay. So yeah. So now Taj is going to go do something. I don't know what shenanigans y'all are going to get into, but
We'll do shenanigans so that you can do backstory stuff off camera. I want to know more about Taj and Azric's backstory, because like today I was listening in on that conversation and we found a little bit of info about the ship that I think both of you were on before.
Yeah,
and
we didn't know
something
that.
not so good happened to your previous crew, it sounds like. So and it sounds like she did it.
I wasn't sure if she did it or if it was like someone else, like they had, like the word had gotten out and like they kind of did it to themselves kind of thing, where like multiple people were now like, we're out to get you, you know. It's like kind of how I interpreted it, but
maybe we can get more details when we're on Pirate Island next week.
Well, yeah. So I don't know how much you guys know of Azric and Taj's backstory.
None.
Do you want me to tell you, or do we want to wait?
No,
I want to wait.
Okay.
Let it be revealed organically.
Well, there was a moment where they had said something and then I knew a thing, and then Azric was like, he had said something and I was like, okay, so we're not disclosing this yet.
Secrets?
So like very well, like I could tell you the lie that he had said, or I could just leave it.
Don't tell us.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, should I go back and watch the tapes?
No.
The only notes I had on YouTube prior to today was that you were once on a ship called the Withered Rose, because it came up when we met Kurzak and Karzak, I think.
Yeah, because they used to be on that ship.
That's all the notes I had. So that I just knew the name of the ship. I dropped a small, tiny hint that gives a little bit of a clue into Hayden's backstory today that nobody probably.
I don't think I picked up on it. No.
Today?
No. Yeah.
What was it?
I was talking to Kurzak, and Hayden was talking to Kurzak, and he's like, I know that there's a lot of merchant companies that sail out of Osham.
Oh, Osham is the place you said.
Yeah, that's the place where we were nearby today. But
we haven't been there officially.
Yeah, and Hayden's like, well, I know that there's many merchant companies that sail out of Osham.
So you've probably worked for some of them.
I'm writing this down.
All right. All right. Well, I think that does it for tonight.
That's a free one because it came up today. So
we're going to end on that note, but that means seriously stay tuned, because it sounds like we've got backstory stuff coming up for a couple people. Like we're starting to get into the goods of the campaign, I feel like.
It just started. We're at 11.
I know, it's so crazy. But make sure you tune in on Friday at 7 p.m. to see us live, where I think we're going to have some cool secrets and stuff coming up, some carousing, some shenanigans, maybe some pirate shanties. We don't know. It's going to be fun. And 6 p.m. Thank you. And if you want to come hang out and just chat about D&D and the rules and the games and the movies and the video games and all the other extra stuff, D&D that's not about the campaign, on Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, you can catch Virtual Spectre, Max, and Moobs talking about all that stuff. And then Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, we're going to be drawing a fearsome Pinganu pirate that I don't know how I'm going to pull it off. So stay tuned.
You got this. I'm excited for you.
And that's it. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.